welcome to the Elusive Tide, episode many lots, or 13 as it's known in your Earth numbers. We are back once again with the Elusive Tide, the pirate campaign, and I will turn you over to our wonderful pirate master. Jay, take it away.
So, last we left off, you were doing something, I'm sure. You met up with Gabby, whose last name is Twin Gear, and began to infiltrate into the Blue Blades base. Try saying that 5 times fast. As you did so, you came across several locked doors that, despite lacked best efforts and because of my high DCs, you weren't able to get through. And you explored some more before coming across some very, very poor, innocent thieves who you absolutely fucking decimated. I feel so sorry for them. It's good that they're now in bed, resting that off. You found some bloodstains running across the floor and decided to follow them in one direction, and found yourselves in a warehouse where Ilus, because he had the spell See Invisibility active, was able to see some strange creatures that were invisible and then leapt out of those shadows to attack you, draining your very vitality with every bite. But between Aldris's Aldris's access to the brilliance of Orala and Ilus's quick thinking with a quick carving of a holy symbol, they were easy to defeat and deal with. And this is where we pick up. You are all inside the warehouse. Left-hand side, Balkin is still a giant squid, and all of the creatures appear to be dead. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna hop across to this creature that I just splashed against the wall.
Okay.
Get a good look at it, try and see what it is.
Okay.
And of course to pull anything valuable out of pockets.
Make an investigation check for that. But as you're kind of looking them over, they they look like they were once human. Their skin has become incredibly pale. Their eyes have kind of started to almost tint red. And their jaws seem to have been almost reshaped and have more of a circular ring of teeth. Incredibly sharp. And you can see that on a couple of the bite marks that you've received, that it's more like... It's not what you would expect from someone biting into you. You have these ring-shaped bite marks in your flesh, which bled for quite a bit before they actually coagulated.
And obviously not something that I'd seen the blades with before.
Definitely not. This is... No, you've definitely not seen anything like this.
Anything like this before?
You can make a history or a nature check if you wish.
History or nature?
What did you get for that investigation, Phineas?
Only 12.
Only 12. They don't seem to have anything on them. Just, sharpened claws and nasty-looking teeth. They're not even wearing any armor. It's just rags.
I'm going to do a once around the room to see if anything pings from my detect magic that's still up.
I got a natural 1 for 3 on my history check. Never heard of them.
You have no idea where you are.
Is it a nice place, Captain?
I've just moved over to the one near the box.
Yeah. It's the one that kind of flopped into the box as it tried to escape.
Yeah.
Because you're me. I'm trying to check something on the comment.
With the one that I'm near, I want to sort of carve the same symbol into it. Just to, call it superstition to stop this thing from rising.
As you kind of carve the symbol into it deeper, you watch the flesh is beginning to kind of bubble and burn. and the creature itself is starting to kind of almost melt.
The one near the box, I just specifically want to check the head. Back to front,
Okay.
front to back, side to side. Is there a hole where an Ickle-Wickle Wormy may have gone?
You can make either an investigation or a medicine check.
I think
Has
they're both
anything
as good as each other.
cropped up for me?
From your detect magic, no, you've not sensed anything magical in this room that you weren't expecting. So your allies, their magic items.
Okay. If there's nothing magical, can I look for something that I know might be valuable that might be in here?
Make an investigation check.
Only a 10.
10. You kind of look the head over, and the jaw shape is really unnerving, but no holes in the head.
Is there anything sort of in the pockets of this thing, or is there any markings on the body?
Make an investigation check. Investigation.
Yeah, 17.
17. You find those 6 silver coins in its pocket. And as you're kind of rifling through, the rags kind of shift, and you see what looks like a surgery scar across their abdomen that has been very shoddily stitched up and is still bleeding a little. Well, was still bleeding a little.
Yeah.
Quarantine, what did you get for your investigation? 1.
That one.
A lot of these
2.
boxes are empty. Even the ones that are kind of stacked up.
Captain, the blood marks us here, near the stairs going down.
Right, we should follow them. Everybody, if we're all finished looking around, we should continue.
There's nothing of value here.
I'm going to start sort of cutting into that sort of scar just to open it up.
Make a medicine check for me, Alice.
Okay.
Can I assist with that?
Yeah, you can either roll a medicine check or Alice can do it with advantage. Your choice.
Do you want to take advantage, Alice?
Oh, I'm going to put that. Yeah, we'll take that. That's a 4 and a natural 20 for 28.
Yeah, okay. So with Kirkin's help to kind of hold the wound open whilst everyone else is investigating, you're a healer. You have a good sense of kind of the body, especially when it comes to healing them with magic. Everything inside here is wrong.
Mm-hmm.
The vital organs are shriveled, and it seems like they've kind of been had everything drained out of them, sucked out of them, and instead the creature's starting to kind of decompose and melt. But with that such a high roll, you get the sense that the inside of this person had been replaced by something leech-like, particularly familiar to what you had seen on the island,
Okay.
but bigger.
Something looks like that is no longer there.
So he's just he'd look up at yeah. Go on.
It's as though the two creatures have been, the person and this creature have been fused together.
Yeah. So he'd just look up at Kirkham with sort of that knowing look.
Perfect. I'll just nod in response.
Without finding a hole in the head, Klein's going to put the body as if it's sitting up against the box and take a great axe to the cranium.
Okay. I'll say that you can just do that. I'm not going to get into the rigmarole into that. Yeah, the head is just kind of obliterated. Are you just kind of cutting here?
Literally, yeah, to take
Are
the
you
top
trying
off
to just
see if there is a wiggly
scalp
wormy inside. Yeah.
You chop it off and you can see the brain. It's delightful. It also looks shriveled,
Lunch.
like the like the organs that Isla saw in the abdomen of the other guy.
Okay, I'll leave that, and then I'll start heading my way to everyone else.
Okay.
Quick question, Pirate Master.
Yes.
Past that trace lasts an hour. How long
Yeah.
would you say I've got left? On
I'd say that you're kind of approaching. You're approaching almost 10 minutes. So, Quarantine, your detect magic is starting to reach the end of its concentration.
So I've got 50 minutes left. Right. Okay.
You still got 50 minutes of.
Actually, on the way through, and looking around this room, what's the biggest box?
Biggest.
I.e., the biggest box
box
where I could put all of these bodies, so they're hidden like the ones in the door.
I mean, several of the boxes are quite large.
Yeah, anyone. I'll pick up the bodies and dump them in a box and put the lid back on.
That's not a problem. Okay. So, what are the rest of you doing?
I'm going to start flying down down the stairs stealthily
Okay.
to map ahead.
Make a stealth check for me, please.
Well, you've got a +10 from passes that trace, obviously.
Yeah, you started within the pass without trace range, so yeah, that's cool. You see
that's 36 then.
it's just a couple. You see a staircase leading down to a large wooden door. It appears to be.
Fly down towards the door and just see if I can see if it's locked or.
It's bolted across, and the bolt is on this side.
Okay. In that case, I will fly back and report to the captain. Captain goes down to a door. The door is bolted on this side, so it is keeping something in there.
Interesting. Any way to find out what's in there?
Open the door.
Open the door.
Without opening the door,
Oh, right.
I assumed that was implied.
Well, in my experience, Captain, and I have a very many years of life, probably, opening a door is the best way to find out what's on the other side.
Usually, if we're in the den of an enemy and they have locked something in, it will not be an enemy of ours, especially if we're following.
Unless, of course, that door leads to the outside.
Very true.
Absolutely. It could lead to the outside, where we will be seen, where we don't want to be. There could be some creature in there that is friendly to nobody.
I took the liberty of opening one of those things up, and it would seem that the two creatures were fused. It's almost the insides of the person had been scooped out and shriveled.
Right. Similar sort of stuff we've seen then. But an extreme of what we've seen before.
I would say this is possibly the end product, or quite near the end product of what we saw on the island.
Invisibility is concerning, though.
Well, yes. I still have a little bit more time from my spell, so I should be able to see any more hidden enemies, hopefully.
Right.
To the next room then, Cap?
Let's head that way, yes.
What about the staircase?
Which one?
The other one going up, near where balcony is.
We've got to pick a direction.
I will say, of all of the locations in this place, Phineas, that you recognise, the kind of rough positioning of that staircase reminds you of where Lazar's office used to be. Because that was where you would have to go to report in if something went.
Interesting. What, up these stairs?
Yeah, up those stairs.
Right.
Do you want me to go and open the door, Captain?
Yes, let's head that way. As I'm sort of wondering, Lack, was there any gap in the door? Any way to look through? Any way to send something through?
PM?
No, it's actually decently tight. It really does look like it's been made to prevent people from getting through it to where you are.
I'm going to just listen, put my ear up against the door and listen to see what's on the other side of it.
Make a perception check for me, please.
Okie dokie. Oh, I'm rolling fantastically well today. That's a 6. The wood is very wood-like.
Can't hear anything.
There's absolutely nothing beyond this door.
The blood smears that we followed,
Yes.
they come this way or they came from this way?
They appear to be coming from this location.
Oh, thought we were following them.
You're following them to their source,
Right, well,
supposedly.
I'll right.
Or where they started.
I'll get over to this smear and go, look, if you look carefully, you can see that the flow was going inwards. I think this is going outwards. And
Question.
something's dragged through here.
Yeah, it does very much look like a puddle of blood that's formed from something being dragged that was bleeding.
Question, PM. How far down does it feel like we've gone from stairs and declining cave entrance?
I'd say you're kind of roughly at sea level, just starting to kind of dip below it almost.
That would make sense, Captain. That door there with the lock on the inside could be the dock, the little dock inside here.
Could
Then
be.
come in.
Perhaps this is a way we can keep in mind if we need to make an escape.
Right. Definitely.
Perhaps then, Captain, we should have a look to be sure. Because if we keep it as an escape and it is a room, something
Okay.
in it,
Right, I agree. Lack, you are the sneakiest. Why don't you go and have a look on your own? Just peek out.
yes, Captain.
Why would you have to say it like that? You are the sneakiest.
I will
I have faith in you.
stealthily try and unlock this door and just have a quick peek through it.
Make a stealth check for me, please.
With your plus 10, 'cause you're still in the aura.
Oh, that's not as good. 33.
Oh,
33.
so
Silently
quick.
pull the bolt across, kind of holding it in the air just to then let it down so that it's no longer blocking. And you peek in and you see an empty room with jail cells.
And there's no one in the jail cells.
No, it's empty.
Okay,
It's
I will
silent.
then close it
Not
back up.
even invisible fuckers.
Mm-mm.
I will close it back up
Well,
again.
not that he can see.
Oh, I can't see him anyway. Although I do have advantage against on perception against invisible things.
Perception against invisible things. Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Because the spell's
Anyway.
on.
No, I'll just shut it quietly again and go back to the
Yep.
captain and say, it is a prison cell, Captain, but it is empty. And I can see where the blood trail started from one of the prison cells.
So,
Right.
food
Okay.
storage. Very wise. Keep it down low, nice and cool.
Right. Now,
Become an old wrist.
over there by the other stairs, I believe that to be an office.
So, information.
Information, yes.
You come back into the room and you see Balkan with his tentacles just kind of poking this puddle of water that used to be your tentacle, Phineas.
Come on, do something.
I'll pat Balkan on a tentacle and be like, as if to say, hello.
One tentacle will grab one ear, the other tentacle will grab another ear.
Stop it, that tickles.
Tentacles.
No, just 2, I think, at this point.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
two
dear.
tentacles.
Right, so I just want to check some stuff. Eyeless, how long does your Twilight Sanctuary last? You're muted on Discord.
It would have dropped by now.
Okay. And Aldris, do you remember what I put this aura on you for?
Pass without a trace,
Ah, okay.
which
Cool.
I still have
So that
50
one.
minutes on, I
That
believe.
remains. Yes, the bright yellow pass without a trace.
Yep.
Okay, so. So.
Do you want me to check the door, Captain?
Yes, please.
Okay, I will stealthily fly up to here and
Okay.
see if there's lock on the door, if it's locked, or if I can see through any gaps or anything or hear anything.
Okay, so start off, make a perception check for listening.
Okay. That is 14.
Silence, other than the occasional wet slap of a tentacle in a puddle.
Okay.
And make an investigation check if you're checking the door for. Are you just checking to see if it's locked?
Yes, I am,
Okay.
to start with. That's a massive 6.
6. Looks locked to you.
Okay. I will fly back down again, and the door seems to be locked, Captain, and I can't hear anything.
We're having trouble getting through doors here, aren't we?
Well, I can try to pick it if you like. Hopefully this one will not be magically enhanced.
I can always assist with that, Mr. Lack. As we did before.
Yes. I'll just please go and assist with that. I suspect it may be magically locked.
Whilst they're all doing this, can I just let's go up to where Arliss did and see if I can hear anybody?
Make a perception check.
Can you guys still see the things moving on the map? Because it keeps saying the stream is still running. We've paused this preview to
that's
see
just
your.
for you.
Yeah,
That's just for you.
it's just letting you know that it's still going. It's just not simulating it so that it
All right. Okay.
it doesn't uses less of your PC resources.
Okay. Never done it, so I didn't know that.
21.
21. It actually sounds quite quiet, other than the slap tentacle.
Yeah.
Right, I'll try and pick this lock then.
Okay.
I will offer assistance and advice.
Can I
Okay.
get advantage then?
I won't say advantage. What I will do though is you can have a +2, because it's not really something that Aldris can really get in to assist with his hands, because it's a
I'm
door.
just sort of pointing and going, maybe you should
You're
turn
just
it that
kind of
way and
pointing out
in
and
there a little bit.
giving
27.
advice. 27.
Yeah.
I've got my lockpick mojo back.
Awesome. Shame we
Why are
didn't,
we all saying things what are going to jinx us later on?
shame we didn't check for traps, eh?
Oh yeah.
What about this?
But I wasn't going to do it.
Okay.
I'm not a rogue. I don't know anything
That's
about
why
it.
I'm down the
Just need
stairs.
to check the. You're gonna have to roll a save for
That's why
me,
you're with
both
the
of
roll.
you.
You're there to test for the traps.
What sort of save do you want?
That's what I'm just checking.
A death save.
I mean, that's not too far out of bounds at the moment for Aldris.
I mean, yeah.
Okay. Nice. Okay, so I need you both to make wisdom saving throws for me, please.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I've got a +7.
That rolled off a natural 20 as well. I
13.
got
Ooh.
I rolled a 6 for
Sorry.
13.
13 and
11.
11. Okay. Phineas, are you looking up the stairs at them?
Yeah.
You just watch a burst of smoke cover both of them, and as it clears, you see 2 chickens stood on the ground. So you're both polymorphed into chickens.
Magak! Magak!
I will rush up, calling others to assist.
Try not to laugh.
Yeah. Go, what the cluck have you done?
Magak!
One of them is this kind of like got these dark blue feathers and like kind of like bright green eyes, and the other one's kind of like this almost sickly green color on the feathers, very distinctly like an Aldris.
Well, this story is going to be hard to beat.
Oh no.
The big question.
You're only 2 in, so take the inspiration now.
That was foul.
The
You
question
have
is,
DM inspiration for that,
the
Phineas.
question is, did I manage to peck the lock?
No, you didn't. I'm afraid.
Oh, spam. Shush. Sorry.
Well, this isn't ideal.
Do I need to? Oh, I didn't take any damage, so.
Does anybody... Tolkien, you know about transformation things?
The squid kind of scrunches up behind you.
I just walk up to the one what looks like Aldris and just give him a love tap, do a little bit of damage.
Okay. Make an attack roll whilst I go get the chicken stat cut for you.
I am concentrating on stuff, Finny.
I will try and salute the captain.
There is no chicken.
Still be able to concentrate on it after being turned into a chicken, though.
Can technically maintain concentration through
I haven't taken any damage.
polymorph.
Unwilling polymorph, though. That's still got to be a shock to the system.
I'm all right with it. It's
Well,
not
Point of
too
view
much
would
of a
change
problem.
severely.
It was a 22 to hit.
That definitely hits. Roll damage.
I just did it as an alarm strike.
Then an unarmed strike. So how much damage do you deal?
It would do 4 points of damage.
4 points of
They
damage.
just have to chicken.
Aldris, you are knocked out of chicken form and take 1 point of damage as the damage rolls over the polymorph.
Okay, lovely, thank you. I will now make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw. DC is 10.
8. Pass without a trace drops. Thank you, Finny.
Also, that trace drops.
And he does the same for Lack.
Okay, I'll say it's easy enough. You can knock Black out. Black, you also take a point of damage that rolls over from polymorph. So I ruled chickens as only having like 3 HP. So
That's quite generous.
I searched chicken on the monster list, and all I got was an abyssal chicken, which I thought was, whilst funny, probably not
A
suitable.
bit much, maybe.
Yeah. So
That was very strange.
What did you two do?
Has anybody got any brain?
This lock is magically trapped.
Do you think so?
What gave it away? Was it the fact that he turned into a chicken?
Could be. Is the door at least open now?
No.
Right.
still locked.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
I think the only way to open these is either with magic or a bloody fucking big hammer.
I have an idea, but I'm not going to share it with you. But there is something you could try, in theory, if you had it. This is one thing that's a surefire way to open the lock.
I can think of
What's the
several
key?
things.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Captain. I think this is the armory. That note you found. Whoever found it.
Okay. Did we get a key to the armory?
No, we got told the key was in the armory.
There was a note telling the bandits you killed senselessly earlier to stop leaving the fucking dock key in the armory.
Dock key in the armory.
Yeah. But we don't have a key to the armory.
Well, we don't know where the armory is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also don't. I remember this being an office.
Yes.
not sure this is the armory.
Well, only
No
way is
one
up.
coming down the corridors, Eyeless.
Mr. Klein,
Mr. Aldris.
perhaps, and I do say this with all due respect to Mr. Lack and the captain, could you kick the fucking door down?
Well, I mean, do you want me to, Cap?
Give it a go.
Make it quicker.
Righto. So,
I'm just going to back up a little.
I'll ask Aldris and Lack to move away. I'll kind of like stand there, I suppose.
I'll give Klein a pat on the head like I've seen people do for guidance. I can't do guidance. But people do.
You feel guided. You feel guided by Balkan.
I can,
Weaponry.
so I will. As I move out of his way, just guide him.
Okay.
Weaponry is.
So if you guys move
4 foot
yourselves
away.
to where you're standing, because it might matter.
Yep.
Weaponry is
What would you
4
like
foot
to
away.
do, Klein?
Shield is up in front of me, and I am literally the Batman mod, so the shield's like.
Can I use my?
And I'd like to do it. I would like to do it on the key where the lock side of the door is, not where the hinge side of the door is.
Okay, so you're going to try and shield bash the lock.
Well, the whole fucking door. As far as I'm aware,
You're aiming it on the lock side.
Oh yeah, the lock side. So like, even if the lock stays in place, the wooden door may swing open.
Okay, make an athletics check for me, please, and you can use your guidance on this.
I want to just put my tentacles up and try and block as much of the.
You're trying to shield Aldris and Phineas.
Shield everyone else, not necessarily our Klein.
Vulcan's kind of deliberately taking up the space at the top of this stairwell.
That's not too bad. So 14 plus 6 is 20 plus a D4 for guidance. Yes, soldiers.
Yep.
Oh, plus 3, so 23.
23.
Boom, 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 boom.
Make a Constitution saving throw for me, please, Klein.
Oh, lovely.
I'm kind of peeping around the corner like.
16.
16. As your shield kind of connects, you feel electricity just kind of shock through your system, and for a moment your muscles kind of freeze, but you kind of are able to then relax them. The door is unharmed.
I'm not doing that, Captain. And that was a good
Can,
mistake. The
can
last one.
anybody just dispel magic or something?
I can try, Captain.
Please do, Kirk.
Even though I knew Fiddy knew that wouldn't work, Klein would do that 100% after being asked. So
No comment. Just no comment. I'll explain. No comment.
I know you're muted.
Kirsten,
I just had to
yeah.
read up on the details there. So I'm casting at 3rd level because I only have
Casting
it
at
at 3rd
third
level.
level. Okay. What are you casting it on? What is your target?
I'm going to try the keyhole because that seems to have been the point of attack for the last 2 attempts.
Okay. Make a spellcasting ability check for me, please. As the magic effect is a higher level than 3rd level. I just need to check how the DC is set for this. I think it's 10 plus the spells level.
Usually.
Yeah. 10 plus the spell's level, so that's just straight up D20.
D20
So it's D20 plus your wisdom as your druid,
Sorry.
I believe. Let me have a look at it.
Yeah, D20 plus your spell modifier, which would be wisdom for a druid.
Yeah. Spellcasting ability, which
Is your modifier.
it's not your spell attack, it's your ability modifier, which is your wisdom.
That's not what I meant to do. Okay, so that was a 17.
17.
The dice rolling on D20.
Your wisdom's then you've got +2 wisdom then, yeah?
Yeah, well, that was including the +2.
Okay. You do that. You hear a click and a hiss. Your spell was successful.
Hooray!
I believe that has taken effect, Captain.
The door is still locked, but your spell was successful. It dispelled something. You definitely felt that.
It may be possible now to actually disengage the lock.
Very well.
Thank you, Kirkin. Lack, over to you.
Do it again and watch. I won't get a 20-7 this time. Oh, there you go. I got a 10.
What did you get?
10.
10.
Curse these dice.
You rattle your lockpicks in the lock a bit, and yeah.
Oh, Mr. Lack. Oh, now you've warmed it up for me. I'll give it a go. And that's a Dex plus proficiency, yes?
Yeah. Plus your Dex plus proficiency because you are proficient with the tools.
That's a natural 1 for 0 plus 3 proficiency is 3.
This is a wall, not a door.
Natural 1s tonight so far.
Yeah, that's a wall, not a door. Sorry.
I'm going to shatter this fucker down in a minute.
Every door has been a problem
Every single door.
in this place.
Absolutely all of them.
It brings me joy and shame at the same time, the way this has gone.
Cap, you want me to do it with the lock's good?
Go for it.
And I just fucking go to boot it open.
Make another athletics check if you wish. I'm blind.
Guidance again.
Okay, so 18 plus. Come here, D4. Oh, 19.
19. So that's the total, is it? 19?
Yeah.
That's not budging. You don't feel the electric shock, but it's not budging.
It's not even putting a dent in the door.
It's putting a dent in the door, but the door itself seems very thick. It's almost as if it's designed to keep people out.
Just to check now, this isn't one of those situations where there's actually a sign marked pull, right?
I will give it one more try, Captain.
Say that again, please, Lack.
One more time.
One more go.
Captain, if I may suggest the use of Eldritch Blast in this situation.
What did you get, Lack?
13.
No, it's not budging. As DM, here's a bit of advice, right? Dungeons have lots and lots of rooms. Exploration's great fun.
Give up, go on to the next room.
Yes, but you put an unpassable door in front of us.
Exactly.
No,
Yes, from where you are, there are. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 different passages you've not gone down.
Yeah.
Yes, but this one's got the impassable door.
Well, so far, all of them have had an impassable door.
We have passed the other ones. Well, one of them.
Oh my god.
Right, Captain, see if we find a key somewhere.
I'm gonna move down and sort of like I get to hear is this a door or is this a passageway?
It's a door.
Okay. I'm going to listen at the door.
Make a perception check for me, please.
Plus 11. 19.
19. Sounds silent inside.
Okay. I'm just going to try the handle.
Door opens. Inside, you see. Hold on. Hang on. Just going to do it this way.
Supporting the party. Excellent work.
A large room filled with boxes, cannons, and swords.
Okay. Do I get the sense this is the armory?
It looks like an armory.
Okay.
Awesome.
Right. I'm going to start searching this fucker for the key.
Make an investigation check.
Oh yeah, I got a big old plus 0 to that, so that's 16.
16. You kind of look around, and you see on the floor, just beneath the large mortar cannon, appears to be a large, worn brass key.
Okay.
You know, Eyeless is going to be absolutely insufferable about this, right?
And isn't Eyeless insufferable? It's kind of his whole deal.
Awesome.
So I'm just going to saunter back over to the doorway here and just wait for the rest of them to decide to,
But no, you
Great.
could have the key to the door we're trying to break down now.
I could, yeah. So
It's
I'm gonna-
the key to the to the dock. That one said.
This puzzle design on the level of Doom, and I'm like, you ever see those memes where like DMs are complaining about putting like cereal box puzzles
Yep.
in their dungeons?
We know.
yeah, we're aware.
Never seen
We're
a
well
meme.
aware.
You two waiting at the end of this corridor, yeah?
Is it quarantine and lack?
I'm just going to walk and I'm just going to be swinging this key around my finger.
You see Eyeless approaching with a key.
Look what I found.
Blast him.
He's a monster.
It's a good job somebody here is competent.
I
Fuck
believe
off, quarantine.
I believe this is the key to the dock you were looking for. I found the armory.
Okay. Let's
So-
go do that then.
What you're saying is we should all split up and look in different rooms. That's an excellent plan.
Apparently.
Well, you just all seemed very sort of, taken by the door. So I decided to, not do that.
might be important. And nobody goes wandering off by themselves down here. Well done on finding the key, but what if you'd been trapped or cornered by somebody? You got lucky. But well done.
Well done, you
Let's go.
naughty boy.
That was a bloody tough door there, Balkin. Cool, really tough. Tougher than me. Come on, though, let's go.
Ooh.
Vulcan is still in giant octopus form.
I
Are
know.
you taking him by the tentacle and leading the way?
No, I'm just walking.
How long did we spend on that door?
Probably a good 20 minutes.
Okay.
So I've got half an hour of my steam visibility left.
Because I went into Oxford's form about halfway through that previous fight.
Yeah, so you probably got under 40 minutes left on octopus form. What's
I
your
can hold
movement
the
speed
form
on
for
land?
2 hours, but I can only hold my breath for an hour.
Yeah. Wait until your breath runs out. How fast are you moving on land?
10 feet.
10 feet. Okay.
I just have
Okay.
images of Balkin rolling himself up like a rubber ball and bouncing down the stairs.
I don't know if any of you have played Elden Ring, but the land octopus is what I have in my head. I will get a picture for you later. Interesting. So, where would you like to go?
I don't know if Miss Quarantine wants to check the armory room, see if there's anything, shiny and valuable.
I mean, I could do. Or we could clear this place out first and then I can just go from room to room.
Well, it depends entirely on how much attention we attract. We may not have chance.
Captain?
I think the dock is our final goal, and it's by the exit. So let's look everywhere else first, and then we can get to the dock later.
Beto.
So I'll, moving down here.
Yeah.
Zerp.
I will have a quick look around in the armory just by sight, see if
Make
anything.
a perception check for me, please, Quarantine.
Yeah,
Another
my
door.
hand rolling is not much better than the computer rolling. 11.
11.
Sorry, 8.
Oh, 8, sorry. Some cannons in states of disrepair, some swords that have been carelessly thrown about the room. See another door.
Excellent. More doors.
I will go down to the door and see if it is locked and check for traps.
Make an investigation check for me, please.
I hate investigation checks. 11.
11. Doesn't seem trapped, doesn't seem locked.
I will very carefully. What?
Yeah, someone else check for traps if you're not good at it.
No, I've checked it, Captain. It's fine. I'll very quietly open the door.
Okay. Quietly open the door, revealing
The suspense.
Revealing.
Sorry, I've got a lot to reveal.
The other easier door to get into.
The same room.
The final.
The emergency exit is located here.
Almost there. Why did I make this room so big?
Ooh.
Reasons.
Well, I suppose that wouldn't have fit in it if I didn't make it that big.
Reasons.
For big reasons.
A large, empty room that looks like a tavern with a set of stairs.
Fun.
Okay, here.
So if I see it's empty, I'll just fly over to the stairs and have a look down.
You see up the top of the stairs. Hang on, let me just do this in a couple of bits. Here. Another door.
Shit, son.
Room is clear, Captain. Another door.
Place is full of doors, Captain. Maybe it's a door storage warehouse.
Real fake doors.
I'll fly down to this one and again check for traps and see if it's locked.
Make an investigation check for me, please.
Chips.
Gonna get a good one eventually.
Is this a door over here?
No.
Not it. That was a 1 for 3.
It's a window that's about right at the top of the room. What did you get?
I got 3 with a natural 1.
I mean,
Okay.
that's a lot of ones tonight.
It is.
You can look it over. It is locked. You don't find any traps.
Okay, I'll try.
And as the door kind of rattles as you're checking it, you hear, what was that? From the other side.
Okay, I will immediately zoom back up here. Where's the captain? There he is. Oh, Captain, it seems that the door is locked, but there are people behind it.
That's very flattering, Mr. Lang.
Phineas,
but
as
I'm
you
not the captain.
come in,
No, I wasn't.
As you
I
come
wasn't
in,
talking to you. I was
Phineas,
talking to the captain.
you recognise this as the kind of members only half of the Dune Striders stop. This is the area where the Blue Blades members would come to drink to not have to deal with the riffraff.
Okay, right. So this is the entrance I'm in. First mentioned was through a tavern, and this is kind of a part of that tavern. So I don't think we want to go up there.
I just realised something I've done on this map. It's fine.
PM.
Yes.
How high is that window up?
Probably it's right at the roof of this tavern. It's like 20 feet up.
Could I fly Morris up and have a wee look?
Okay. Make a perception check for Morris.
Morris. Let's just do that.
Eyeless, as you're kind of looking around, you see a large stone, almost like wall, kind of. It's like circular. It's almost like a circular door inset into the wall, and the stone is very different. It's dark green and has lots of carvings all over it, with a hole in the middle.
Morris got a 19.
19. Morris kind of looks. Morris kind of looks inside, and he can kind of see what I'll do. I'll just do a quick bit. Can you make a dexterity save for me for Morris?
Oh.
As he's kind of looking through.
Oh. Poor Morris. What's his dex? +2. For a save. No. Save proficiencies, okay. So 9.
9. Okay.
Oh no.
Ooh, shit. Where did that go? Dropped a d6. Ow. I dropped a d6 and punched my PC. So.
I mean,
I don't know where that went. I have plenty. Morris takes 1 point of force damage and is knocked back 10 feet. But he does get a view into the room before he's knocked back.
Okay. Nobody in there, just...
No, nobody in there.
That he can see.
Yeah, there's plenty of... Well, I shouldn't tell you that. Definitely looks like an office.
Okay. Okay. Right.
Where that die went, I'm going to find it later by stepping on it. Sure.
That is the way.
Just be thankful it's not a default.
This is the
Yeah.
way.
Take caltrops.
I really punched my PC hard. I don't know how I managed that.
Caltrops. I like it.
When everybody's left the room, I'll make sure I shut the door as it was before.
Okay, not a problem. So.
Right. Lack with me. I'm going to come up to this door and check it for traps.
Make an investigation check.
I want to have a gander at the carvings on this door.
Yes, me too.
24.
Make an investigation check. So 24. It appears to be locked and trapped in a similar manner to what you saw back there.
Back where? Which door?
The first door that you had fun with.
Right.
Which the one at the docks or the one down by the office?
The docks.
Right.
Which shot out a thing, if I recall.
Yeah.
It shot out a little dart that managed to avoid.
Right. Back. Oh, excuse me. Very tiring work, this. Looks trapped to me. similar to the first door, a little
Large
dark.
old keyhole.
So just be careful.
I will try to disarm the trap.
Okay. Make a thieves' tools check for me, please. Ilis and Aldris, you two are investigating the large mural.
Yeah.
Oh, fine. 25.
25. Yep. You kind of reach in and kind of twist a spring, and the dart kind of shoots into the mechanism a bit, and it's kind of jammed in there.
Okay. Do I need to do another roll to pick the lock as well? Or is
Yes, you will.
Oh, not bad. 20.
20. That's not quite budging.
The trap is gone, Captain, but I cannot get this open. I do not know what they're doing with these locks.
Right. Aldris and Ilis, what did you get for your investigation checks? You're looking at this mural.
Sorry, I missed what you said, Ash.
You're investigating the mural.
Yes.
What your investigation checks?
So I got a natural 20 for 22.
22. Okay. Ilis?
17.
17. Okay. You both kind of look at it, and it's this large, depiction of a long, thin, worm-like creature that kind of spirals around until it reaches this kind of gap in the middle. It's kind of like it's got a bowl cut out of it. You can see various decorations of more spirals. Look like little spiral leeches with the round shape of the teeth kind of engraved. You see a couple of strange-looking symbols that look like holes. They're pitch black in the center.
Interesting.
I'm thinking it would be a very, very bad idea to reach inside those.
I think putting your finger in one of those holes would result in a very bad time for all involved.
Yes, I agree.
With Aldris's investigate, what was the total you got, Aldris?
Natural 20, 22.
22. It doesn't look like actual holes. It's just been painted and carved in a way that it looks like a bottomless hole.
Right.
It's still flat. The only gap is that bowl shape in the middle.
How deep is the bowl shape?
The bowl shape?
Could you fit somebody's head in it?
No. Oh, you could. It's about 1.5 inches deep.
Okay,
and the
what
width.
sort of roundness?
I don't really have any good references. You could, in theory, kind of stick your face in there. You'd be kind of stuck. It is perfectly round. Cut.
So, do you think something needs to be put in there to open it?
That would
I
make
think it's probably a
sense.
bad idea, but theoretically, opening it would be something in the middle, I suspect. Something would happen. How about some sort of round object? Perhaps.
Yes, but
Hang on a moment. Didn't Miss Quarantine say something about a round object she had that she'd lost? No, maybe not. It's gone.
the egg they keep referring to.
Yes, that would
Perhaps.
work, wouldn't it? Probably. I don't know how big it was, so.
Perhaps we should ask.
That's a very good idea. I'm glad you thought of it.
Captain, if get that key off Ilis when he came back. Maybe that's the key for the store. I'm not entirely sure though.
We can try it. Do you want to go get the key off him? I think he still has.
Will do. Yeah. Mr. Ilis, the Do you still have that key you said you found? It might be used for this door we've found. Thank you very much. I'll go back and I'll pass it to the captain. There you go, captain. Let's hope it works.
Just as they're doing that, I just want to go, Miss Quarantine, this round thing that you lost, what was it again? An egg, that's it, sorry. Would that sort of fit in that sort of bowl shape there? The fat end of it. I don't know how big this egg was.
Egg was bigger, wasn't it?
Egg was much bigger.
Fair enough.
No, the egg was a lot bigger. We originally thought it to be a large piece of crystal.
I see. Right.
The egg itself was bigger than anybody here, except maybe Balkan or Kirken. They might match it in kind of bulk.
Oh, so it's quite large then.
Kind of Kirken-sized.
Ah.
Circumcised.
It's an egg.
I'm glad you said it, Ryan. I really am.
Miss Quarantine,
Great minds
please
think
concentrate. How big was
I'm
the
so
egg?
sorry, Debbie. I'm so sorry.
Sorry.
No, this definitely didn't have the tip topped off.
Yes, concentrate. How big was it?
Bigger than you, but then that's not hard.
Quite tall. So,
How
Yes,
quiet
but
are
it
you all being?
wasn't quite a noodle.
I am 6'3".
Yeah, but you're tiny next to Kirk and Vulcan.
Oh, absolutely.
How quiet are you all being?
Absolutely not quiet at all.
Quiet, for sure, yeah.
Yeah, I think at this point
We've alerted the whole place now.
yeah,
100%.
it seemed pretty quiet for a while, so I feel we've probably
Relaxed a bit.
Well, I feel like, well, I don't think Klein would have done. I think he'd have still been fairly talking in quite a low volume, being inside enemy territory.
I think you're giving the crew too much credit.
Oh, the crew can do what they like. But yeah, I
I
think
mean, the
that.
crew is in us.
Oh,
Can't say the officers because I'm an officer.
Okay, good to know.
key work then, Captain?
Does the key work?
You put the key in. There's a small flash of magic, similar to what you've seen Aldous and Kirken do on the other doors. And it turns and the door unlocks.
And nobody's a chicken.
Interesting. Okay. I'll take the key back out and pocket it. Lack, do you want to have a quick peek? As I sort of tuck myself around the corner.
Yes, Captain. And I will stealthily open the door and look inside.
Okay, make a stealth check for me, please.
At least I can do those well.
Yeah, don't
Please
say
do.
that until you've rolled.
Oh, yeah, I can. 29. Without
29.
face.
Okay, let me just quickly fiddle with some stuff. Chuck that there. Right. So you kind of look inside. Are you doing it? You going all the way around, or are you just looking?
I'd open the door just enough to fly in, and then I'd silently get into the wall at ceiling height.
Okay, at ceiling height.
Presuming the ceilings are about the same as everywhere else, about 20 feet.
It starts to kind of lift up a bit in here, and as you kind of go inside, you see a large ship. Make a perception check for me, please.
Okay. 16.
16. Okay. you can see a couple of figures on the ship. This one appears to have a large musket aimed at the door.
Okay. I will stay where I am, very, very still, and I'll message back to the captain. Say, this is the docks. There are people in here. Someone is aiming a musket at the door. Be very careful if you come inside.
Right, okay.
And then I, still very stealthily, going to try and fly around this way a little bit and find somewhere where I can get some cover.
Okay, make another stealth check for me, please.
Another one. Ooh, 21. I get in lower.
Okay. So you kind of sneak around the edge. You can see a couple more people. I'll finish off the rest of this in a second. I have to do this in kind of bunches because I have to kind of zoom in, but you see more people. You see another person with a gun trained on the door.
Lock it and fucking retreat.
Yeah. I would then, as stealthily as possible, head back to the door and try and slip out again.
Okay. But no.
Would now be a good time to take a quick break? What if you're sort of
I'm just going to do one thing.
Okay.
Okay. As you kind of fly out and close the door, you hear a blast of magic strike the wall above the door as you slip back in and close it.
Okay,
And
Captain,
take a
I
quick break.
advise you to lock the door again.
Mhm.
There are at least 8 pirates in there, or blue blades in there. They have magic and...
What I am going to do, because I can, is now that you close the door, I'm going to re-hide those areas.
Awesome.
Damn you, fog of war.
I would suggest, by the style of that lock, that the other double doors by the entrance goes into that same chamber, but from a different direction.
I was hoping you would say that, because maybe
We could sneak in the way.
flank them. Quarantine, you're good at flanking.
I think that's spanking, Captain.
Something
Come on,
that
I think you're right there, Klein.
something that rhymes with spanking, certainly.
So let's all head the other way.
All of us, or are we forming two teams, Captain?
If I may, Captain, it might be wise to start a two-pronged attack. One from the west door, the western door, and one from the south.
Are you suggesting we split the party?
Only temporarily, sir.
Take Graves' command, Captain.
Right then, okay. Quarantine, you stay here with Kirkin, Aldris, and Lack, Ilas, Klein, and Balkin, and I will head the other way.
You should also unlock this door before you leave, Captain. Otherwise, we will not get in.
Fine. Unlock the door, and then shift
If you
move.
position yourselves at the doors you're planning to enter.
No, I will just check that the door locks. In fact, what I'll do...
The key slots in nice and neatly. It's exactly the same.
Quarantine, you feel Morris come and land on your shoulder. Just give you a little nestle.
Okay.
Cool.
So, where's Balkan going? Just so I know.
Balkan, where are you going?
I was told to go with the captain.
Okay. I'll say you've got
Wrong way.
captains in the other one.
Wrong way.
I'll say you've probably got about 20 minutes left on your breath. Just because it takes you a little while to move about.
Cool.
Wrong blue person again.
Right, so we're taking a break. Okay, cool. We will be right back after these sponsors. Welcome back. You join us as we plan to go back into the docks or run away, whichever. Pirate Master Jane, take it away.
So, what are you doing? You've arranged yourselves at the doors that you intend to go into.
Mm-hmm.
How do you want to do this?
What I can suggest is I have been in there. I have seen what it looks like on the other side.
Right.
I can cast an illusion on the other side of the door, which will make it look as though the door is shut. It won't cover the whole door, but maybe it will confuse them enough.
Okay, I'm going to go invisible, so I can't be seen. And I will turn invisible.
Perhaps, like, if you were to go in under stealth, you could hide and
concentrating on that.
let us know the positionings of everybody
No,
inside.
Oh, yes, I am. Yeah, concentrate.
Cam, I think we should be the loud ones. I can get all mad and everything. Burst through the door with my shield up in front of me. Cause a distraction, and maybe you can let Morris know. Them to go through theirs.
Yes,
I'm going to check that then.
Captain, if I could just do one thing at the moment, do you have the ring I gave you, the platinum one?
Yes.
Do me a favour and put it on, please.
I don't remember this ring.
Can't hear you.
Barely
Kenneth.
hear you, Martin.
That's because everyone told me to turn that down.
How about this?
Essential.
Ooh.
I'm turn you up a little bit myself. Actually.
Yeah.
Turn the game up a bit.
Yeah, so Isla will sort of get Phineas to put one of the platinum rings on, and Ilis is already wearing the other one, and he'll sort of just touch the two bands together and cast Warding Bond.
Good spell. Fantastic spell, that one.
So while I am within 60 feet of Phineas, his AC increases by 1. He also gains +1 to saving throws and has resistance to all damage. Also, each time you take damage, I take the same amount.
It boosts your AC and basically causes you to takes half the damage off of what you're taking and gives it to whoever cast it on you. It's a lovely little spell. I've used it before.
Yeah.
Some fantastic applications.
Cool. Let's.
As soon as we get the nod from the captain, I'd like to cast Minor Illusion on the other side of the door, about 10 feet down the passageway.
You need to be able to see the point where you're casting Minor Illusion.
It doesn't say that. It just says you create a sound or an image within range.
Ooh.
And I know what it looks like on the other side because I've been in there. So I know where I want to put it.
Good point.
I'm going to.
Balkan. And he'll like look at Balkan's.
Yeah, what are
eyes
you
and
making
face.
an illusion of?
The door. The top 5 feet of the door and the width of the door. I just wanted to make it seem as though the door's still shut. Now, I know it won't be perfect, but it might be enough to fool someone who's being distracted by something else.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool.
It's just so the others can get through without being instantly shot and blasted to death.
Okay.
I like that idea.
Balkan. How long have you got left on being your bigger octopus form? Use your tentacles to let us know.
7 minutes, he says.
I'll drop the form and go. Well, I can't talk. I don't know if you've noticed this, but I can't talk as an octopus.
Wait, I know. I'm just
That's
trying to
beautiful.
know. Can you turn into something else again, though, if needed?
I can, but only if I use this special thing. And you'll see he takes the he's got like an amulet around his neck, and it's got a little tortoise on it.
Right,
If I concentrate on this, I can turn into anything. Anything I can do. You got any suggestions?
You can do better.
Perhaps just save it for the moment.
Yeah, save it for like when we're in the fray, and then if you need to take a few people out or keep them occupied, you can do that if you're a lot bigger.
Balkan, this is we are going into a dock, so there is water. If you wanted to be some sort of sea creature, that could give you some advantage of cover.
Okay. I feel like I should be blue, like you lot.
We are the blue crew.
The Blue Man Group.
Might not be a bad thing if you do turn into an octopus again and get on the side of that boat. Get the people on board off foot. Right, Captain, you ready for this then? I'm gonna
cause this sort of chaos you did in Deephold. Right, yes. Also, I'm just going to and then do a little summon. Zerp.
A little fairy.
So
my little fey friend appears.
It's back. That's yours.
And you look at it in its little fey wispy creature, and it's fucking fuming.
Right, Captain. You count down. I'll get all mad.
Holding up his little dirty fairy fists like a pugilist.
Okay. Right.
So just PM, just Phineas is going to count down. I will then basically rage, burst through the doors, making as much noise as possible.
Well, I'm gonna run it as a surprise round, and we will go from there on what your actions are.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, to sort of cover the narrative basis of that, as soon as Klein goes through the door, I'll get Morris to squawk. Go!
Okay.
Thing.
Okay. So what I would like you all to do is, because we're going to run this as a surprise, I'd like you all to make stealth checks. The perceptions that you're fighting against will be adjusted based on what you've done. Things like the illusion, etc. And we will go from there as to whether you successfully get it.
I have disadvantage on stealth checks, but I'm invisible.
It'd be a straight roll then. Yeah.
Not too bad.
But I will take the fact that you're invisible into account. Have you got that marked on your token?
Yep.
Yeah,
I think I've tripped over Aldris because I got a 3.
Don't fuck my stealth up with your mess.
I think it tripped over Kirkin because she got a 4, or he got a 4.
Okay, so
you went to the door.
Group captain. So Phineas, Klein, Eyeless, and Balkin. What did you guys get for stealth?
20.
20.
6.
6.
18.
18.
Natural 1.
Ooh.
4, 3.
Fuck.
So we're saying there's a competition to see who can make the
Okay.
most.
That's an average stealth of 12.
Ouch.
Okay.
It's going to be higher than this, I
Group
think.
first mate, Quarantine, Aldris, Lack, and Kirkin. Your stealth checks, please.
3.
16.
4.
29.
Yes. Bring it
I
as
just
well.
locked it in the average.
I feel like we split the group wrong.
Bit of a carry there.
Still only like average of 14 or so.
That's an average of 13.
Feel better than 3 and 4.
I'm going to give the first mate group.
We're Team Lack because we've got Lack for L, Aldris for A, Quarantine for C, and Kirkin for K. So Lack.
Yeah, team Lacking and team
Blue Man Group.
Blue Man Group. Plus a green thing.
Blue balls or something.
Blue
Turquoise.
Blue Blades. That's a good name. Wait.
No.
So the lower group, I am going to give you guys a. Hang on, I just want to check.
It's
I'm going to give you guys a +3 as like spell modifier from the illusion,
Thank you.
because that is effective. Now I need to figure out perceptions. So, so passive perception is 8 plus. Is it 8 plus perception or 10 plus perception?
It's 8 plus perception. No, 10 plus perception.
10 plus perception, yeah, because Iris is 21 is plus 11. Okay, cool. Right. It's these guys that I have to watch out for. Okay, so you can all move your movement into the room. I will give you that. And we will be entering a surprise round, but only Team Lacking will get the benefits of the surprise. Unfortunately, they heard you guys up here. So, I will quickly...
Does that mean we can't attack?
You guys aren't included in the surprise round, so what we'll do is you guys can move your movement into the room, and then we'll roll initiative.
Okay.
You will get to see the entire room there. There we are.
Ooh, pretty.
So I remade this map entirely, and the docks are the reason why. Because I wanted to redesign the encounter area. Okay, so you may move your movements into the room. and we will then roll initiative. Move this over here. I'm going to move this over here. Press that button. Do that.
I would have gone up high again and some stealth. My 29 stealth, I'd have flown in and gone up.
Yeah. So yeah, you can move your movement, and then we'll get to the surprise round. Move.
Don't forget.
See all of the arrows just immediately just like moving
Don't
and
forget pissed off
adjusting.
fairy, Captain.
How far can I get?
Your movement speed is 30 feet, I believe.
No, sorry, that was the whole translation of all the arrows.
Yeah. How far can I get? What's my range on this spell?
Mhm.
Interesting. Okay. So, let's have your initiatives then, and then we'll go into the surprise round.
Oh, okay.
Quarantine got 11.
4.
Black got 11. I've just got 4. Silas got
Jesus.
7.
We're very bad at this, guys.
Woo!
I did all right.
Yay!
Some
Captain's
better ones
good.
there. Just
Captain's
Klein and
good.
Balkan.
What have I got? +1 into 18.
18. And Balkan.
You're muted.
muted.
Dan.
Can't hear Balkan.
20 this time for 22.
22. Very nice. Okay, so top of the round. So the surprise round. We begin with Kirkin, actually. You're the first of the surprise rounds to go.
Oh,
I
good God,
believe.
no.
Quarantine and Aldris, yeah. I need to change to some battle music, I think. Get in the mood. So, what would you like to do, Kirkin?
Sorry, I should have thought about this.
And
So I have
reference quarantine preparing. Lack preparing, actually.
quarantine, lack, and who's the fourth person in our group?
Aldrich.
Aldra, sorry.
We are Team Lack,
I
literally.
am completely forgettable, obviously.
Team Aldris.
This is very, very annoying.
Sorry, screw it. I'm going to cast Bark Skin on myself.
Cast Bark Skin on yourself? Okay, cool.
Yep. And I've already moved, so I don't think I can do anything else.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you cast Bark Skin on yourself. I'll just... If you can click on your token and the little kind of like circle icon, you can put some little markers on yourself to mark that you've got that going for you.
Yeah.
Okay. This is very annoying that I can't adjust the entries on this because I want to move something. If Phineas getting a 21, then it's actually throwing something off. Okay, Lack. Because Lack has a higher dex than Quarantine. I'm pretty certain of that.
The one here,
Yep.
was that the one I saw with the musket?
Yes, it was one of the ones you saw the musket.
Okay, I'm going to point my special ring at her and cast Fog Cloud.
Fog Cloud, okay.
On top
What's
of
the radius? What's the radius of Fog Cloud?
20 foot.
20 foot, okay. We'll go for black there. 10, 15, 20.
Hold on, I'm just trying to get my character.
I had that for a second. Oh god. There's the one thing that they've adjusted on Roll20. The shapes are getting harder and harder to grab hold of. So you want it centered on her?
20-foot circumference, I think, not 20-foot radius. Although I don't know, it says it just shows a circle with 20 next to it, so I don't know whether
That's probably a 20-foot radius. I will have a quick look. Hang on.
Yes,
Cells.
to stop us shooting me out of the sky, basically.
Okay.
Um,
I just want to also have the rules up on that, so I am aware. Heavily obscured. Okay, good. Helpful.
and I will, with my bonus action, I will cast Bardic Inspiration on Aldris.
Bardic Inspiration on Aldris.
Cool. What's
D6
D6? Okay.
on ability checks, attack rolls, and saving throws.
D6. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, is that all from you, Lack?
Yep, that's me.
Hey, quarantine.
So, from what I can see from where I am,
Yes.
would a lightning bolt hit all three of those?
No. You could
Really?
get either these. You could get either. You definitely can get them. You can either get that one or that one. I'll say.
Really?
It is
I
10
go off of the arrow passing through the
Yeah, but it's only because the arrow's sticky.
marker.
Yeah, if it wasn't locked to
Cool.
the grid, it would be able to pass through both.
Mm,
It is 10 foot wide as well, isn't it, lightning bolt?
5 foot wide.
Oh, right, okay, sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
Go on.
Okay. So that's dexterity saving throws. Yeah?
Dexterity save.
Okay. I swear I had a name written down here somewhere. I'll find it. Yeah, I'll have it. Okay, so dexterity saving throws, yeah? Let's
Yes, please.
see. Uh, 14 for the first one.
Fail.
Okay. 6 for the second one.
Fail.
That's a 18 for the one at the back with the gun.
Just passes.
Okay. So I assume they'll take half damage?
Yeah. I rolled 10, 20, 37 total.
37 total. Okay. What level spell's that?
3.
Third? Okay. Cool.
Oh, I rolled my dice, and because of my elemental mastery, I could re-roll my 1.
Cool.
And
And
I
then
rolled my 1
halved
to a
for,
6.
halved for the one that saved, yeah?
Yeah.
So 15.
18
3,
rounded
18.
down.
So
And
we
then,
got 2 blacked immediately.
yep. Okay. That's quarantine.
And then with my bonus action, I'm going to...
Where have these purple squares come from?
hide behind that barrel.
You're right, Debbie.
Me, sorry, I couldn't figure out how to delete them.
I can get rid of them for you if you want me to.
Yeah, please. I was just checking range.
So you can use the select tool, and you can click and move them like you do with your token.
Oh, okay, sorry about that.
Just snap you to the grid there.
Okay, so
Sorry.
you just use my tempestuous magic to move myself 10 feet so I can duck behind the barrel there.
Oh,
Okay.
You know, with the arrow, you know, if you select the no snapping, you can sort of move it so it doesn't snap to the grid.
Yeah.
We'll use that for line spells, but they have to originate from the center of your token,
Mhm.
for stuff like that. Okay, is that your turn, Quarantine?
Yes.
Cool. Aldrich, you're the last one up.
Okay.
Prize round.
I am
But yeah,
going to...
the Blue Man group plus Portal will see this massive bolt of lightning that goes up to about here.
Yeah.
Shoot out from the down south.
Downtown.
Okay. I'm going to move 5, 10, 15, 20,
That's up.
30. And I'm going to
There.
dash.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay, so you drop down the ladder and run onto the ship.
Yep. And that's my go.
Okay. You make a quick perception check for me, please, Aldris, as you're running onto the ship.
Perception check. 23.
23. You see painted on the side of the ship the name, The Venture's Call.
The Venture's Call.
Okay,
Good
anything
job,
else from you, Aldris?
Nope, that's my go.
Okay, I forgot you're invisible. So, okay, we'll come to the top of the round then, going into the initiative. Balkin, you're up first.
Okay. I'm going to hold on to the amulet around my neck, and I'm going to start running towards the water. And as I jump into the water, I'm going to shout, "Oh, permission to go in the water, Captain." And as I land, I will bonus action turn into giant octopus.
Okay, I'll adjust your token size in just a moment.
So it took me 10 feet of movement to get to the water. The giant octopus has 60 feet of swimming speed.
I will say that you have 40 feet of swimming speed left to translate it.
That maths checks. Yeah.
Maths check.
I can probably get about there.
I'll just
I think that's all I can do.
enlarge you there.
Jesus Christ,
You're now swimming through the water as an octopus.
It's me, Paul Bettany, and Martin in the Blue Man Group picture.
I'd probably be just swimming underneath the surface to try and be a bit stealthy.
Okay. So,
That's me.
next up, it's this handsome fella's turn. Who, he has no shirt, just kind of these like dark blue robes coming down from his waist.
Yeah.
What's his range on that?
I'll show him how to wear no shirt.
Okay, so he's gonna jump down 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I can hide it from you guys, which is very handy. Okay, yeah. So he's going to run down here, and you watch as he kind of conjures up this ball of water and throws it across, and it lands here. And you watch as the ball of water grows into a large elemental. It's a little bit far.
What, like a large one of the ones we saw on the island?
It looks a bit different to the ones you saw on the island.
You're going to try and befriend this one as well.
He wouldn't, eh? He wouldn't.
I've got an idea.
He is then going to... You then watch he kind of holds his arms up and you watch as water starts to flow kind of over his upper body as he casts mage armor on himself.
Watery bitch.
So, it's in this thing's turn. It is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 up to there. It's gonna, what's its movement speed? 30. It's actually gonna go there. So Klein, I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Before he does that, can I say in Primordial, oh, hello there. I met some of your friends on the island just before we got here. They were friends with me. A strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw, please.
Cool. With my plus, whatever that is, 25.
25. Okay. As it kind of pushes into you, trying to just overwhelm you, you're pushed back.
No,
Okay.
no.
That's its turn. Phineas, you're up.
Okay. I'm going to shimmy along a bit and hide behind this brazier.
Yeah.
I presume that's what they are.
Yep.
And I will start firing shots. So,
Okay. Who you shoot at?
Shoot an Eldritch Blast at this person. Yeah. 15.
So that's a 15 does not hit.
Okay, let's try again. Bloop. 18. Sorry.
That does hit.
Which one are you shooting?
Yes.
The one that you lightning bolted.
Yeah, 8 points of force damage.
8 points of force damage. Very nice. Okay. Anything else from you, Phineas?
Oh, yeah. Oh, how can I do that from? Yeah, I'm going to summon my tentacle within 60 feet of me, so let's come. Oh, wait, okay.
The summoners are playing all of their.
Yeah, all of our summoning cards. I think it was there. I should have done that before I moved in the opposite direction, but there we go. Yeah, that's 60 feet, so that can't do anything just yet, but it's there. So after my turn goes Poe, the little livid Fae.
Yeah.
That is going to do his little teleport maneuver there. And just appear in front of this person with an angry wave, like being friendly, but he's really angry about it, and then try and stab it.
Hey, make an attack. B.
I've been told I must have manners. Hello, but I hate you.
Yeah. Fine, I'm here to stab you.
Waves and then slaps the person with the same hand.
What's the attack on that? My spell attack modifier. Okay. So I can just do one of those. Oh dear, 11.
11 hits.
11 does hit. I actually get advantage on that. I teleported first. That's the livid feature. But if, well, let's just.
It's just so angry.
Yeah, well, between 11 and 13. Oh, don't go away.
Both still hits.
And then that was 1d6 plus 3 plus spell level. Oh my word.
The summon spells are so good. For reference, I'm preparing next, then it's Klein's turn.
So I've got that's 11 points of piercing damage and 4 points of force damage.
Okay. Big old stab wound.
Pretty good.
Not feeling good.
Twice the damage I did. Yeah, that's it for me.
Okay. Okay, it's my turn. So this one's gonna 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Ooh.
She's running backwards. Does she have to make a dex check to see if she doesn't fall over?
Very funny. Okay, so turn around, and I think, yeah, you're all in range. Yeah. She fires her musket. First attack. Okay. That hits how high up are you, like?
I was planning to go right up to the roof and try and hide because it's natural.
This cavern kind of opens up. It's about a good, almost like it's approaching 50 feet in the air up above the water.
30 feet then, but trying to sort of blend into the rocks.
About 30 feet. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Okay. It's still going to do that.
I wouldn't go higher than 50 feet because otherwise I can't do my death drop.
Correct. Okay. I need to. Quarantine, you make a dexterity saving throw for me, please. The thug also needs to do. I'm just going to quickly.
No, it's not my day today. I'm changing
As
these dice. 4.
4.
Jeez.
That one's saved, so he takes half damage. As the first shot of the musket strikes into the barrel next to you.
Oh.
That then explodes.
Jesus.
Nice.
Quarantine's just been blown up and you're saying nice?
I mean, it's a great trick.
Yeah.
Not the kind of blow she's
Should have
used.
been ours rather than theirs.
A lot of 4s.
Oh dear.
25 points of fire damage.
Does that reach me up in the air?
No, it does not.
Okay.
You said you were 30 feet up.
Yeah.
Ow!
That hits the other woman there as well.
Yes, it does.
Oh, good.
Does she duck out the way, or is she blown up?
She she manages to avoid a little bit of it, but still gets affected by it. And then we get 2 attacks with these. Sick. That is then going to shoot Kirken, I think.
Bitch.
Wouldn't it have to reload first if it's a musket?
Good point.
That's a 17 to hit you.
Is there no reload?
Yeah.
Shush, children. I know what I'm doing, I promise.
I mean, it's a legitimate question.
You take 8 points of piercing damage.
It must be a double-barreled musket.
Very legitimate.
Yeah.
Then shouldn't Quarantine have taken both barrels, as it were?
She's definitely taken a few double barrels in her time.
Oi, oi!
The first time.
Yeah, I just don't think that's the kind of blow that she's used to.
No. Just to confirm, did that attack came from the one on the ship, or?
Yeah,
The one that ran to the ship, the one that Quarantine
The other one.
That one.
No,
blasted.
it's the one in the middle of the ship.
This one.
Right, thank you.
Because the other one's hidden in a fog cloud. Can't see.
Oh. We've lost Martin.
Did you?
No, he's still here. He's just gone off camera.
Oh, camera's gone.
You don't need my camera.
Do we not?
He's too pretty for us. He's saving our eyes.
It's what it is, yeah.
It's refusing
Too
to show
distracting.
me.
It's like if they can't see me, I
It's
can't
refusing
get
to
my
show me the gun's reload scores, and it's very annoying.
new uniform messed up.
Why? What? Right, okay, it's the end of that one's turn. I'll find it. So we'll move on. They're dead already. Klein, you're up with Kirkin preparing.
Right. Okay. So, I am going to run around to here. I shall rage. And as I rage, the water monster needs to make a dex saving throw.
Are you trying to move through the elemental space?
I moved around it.
Okay, I will say that it's difficult terrain going past the boxes.
Well, I've got a 40-foot of movement, so what's that?
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Right.
Okay.
Dex saving
So,
throw.
dex saving throw, and you're moving out of the creature's range.
No, I'm not. I'm moving. I'm literally right next to it.
You are a space behind it.
Yeah, but it's right next to it. I can't move into it. I'll be like in
There. Oh, is the elemental's position not updated properly? The elemental had moved on top of you.
Oh, it hadn't done that. Okay, so I was here. Right.
Yeah. That's why I was saying, like, you have to navigate the boxes.
Because it pushed me back. Oh, okay, I'll just stay there then, and we'll still rage, and it still needs to make a dex save.
Okay, cool. Right. Still has to make a dex save, which, sorry, I was just looking at the reload score stuff. Because it doesn't include it on the fucking equipment page, you have to put it on a character for some reason. Right. That's 12 on the dex save.
It fails, so it takes 4 points of lightning damage from my storm aura. And then Klein will get his trident from his back and then go in for 2 swipes.
Okay.
His trident tested weapon.
Oh, make your attacks.
So 18 to hit on the first one.
18 hits.
And that's max damage. That is 10 points of piercing damage, magical.
10 points of piercing damage. Okay, cool.
And then a natural 20 on the second one.
Woo. Very nice. So magical attack. There's 10 points of piercing with the first one, sorry.
Yep. And 5, 10, 14 points of piercing damage.
Very nice. Some big hits into
the
that.
second one. And a question for you, DM. I've never done this before. But,
Yeah.
Klein is near water and everything. As he's holding the trident and fighting this elemental and being near the water and everything, is there any vibration from it? Any like feeling from it?
Nothing beyond what it does normally.
Okay, cool. Yeah, and I just stay there in front of Eyeless, shield up, trident out, as if to say, "You shall not pass."
Okay. Kirkin, you're up with me preparing.
Okay. I am going to oh, for God's sake. Sorry, I keep forgetting to switch between the arrows. Move over to this lassie.
Okay. Looking a bit scorched from the barrel explosion.
Excellent. And I am going to swing my staff at her.
Okay, make your attack.
Ooh, that's a 22 to hit.
That definitely hits.
And that's 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Bonk him over the head with the leaves.
I don't think of it as much a bonk as a, kind of, swinging up to hit, baseball style.
Fair enough.
Better.
Yep.
I can imagine that would hurt to get raked by a tree branch like that. That would hurt.
That's the intention.
Not looking good. Looking quite hurt.
That's okay.
Anything else from you, Kirkin?
I don't believe so at this time.
Okay.
No.
So it's this one's turn. She's gonna draw out an axe and take a couple of swings at the annoying little thing in front of it. This is against your spirit, Phineas. The first one's an 8 to hit.
No hit.
And the second one is a 16 to hit.
Hit.
Yeah. Takes 6 points of slashing damage. Okay. Black, you're up with quarantine preparing.
Okay. With my action, I'm going to point my ring at the boat again and cast another fog cloud centered here.
Okay.
To obscure those three.
Oh,
I don't know where you are. You're invisible.
that's fucked my plan.
I'm just trying to protect the captain and that lot who are being attacked by them.
Yeah.
What you mean the captain there hasn't actually been hit yet?
That's
Yes,
fine.
Captain.
Carry on. Ignore me. I'm good.
Technically, it's
Where-
protecting you as well, though. Since
Are
you're
you
the-
centering it on this group here then?
There. I want to center it. Yeah, that's about
Yeah,
right.
this doesn't look right. Hang on, let me just do some counting quickly.
That's a bit too big, that is.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure that out. So, hang on. What's happened here?
Can you not copy the other one?
Hang on. Just 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, okay, that's correct. Okay, so you want to center it on these three, yeah?
Yeah, that's about right there.
Okay. Interesting tactics. Be centered there.
Especially as I've seen one performing magic and the other one shooting a musket. I'm just trying to keep them sort of obscured and get them out of the fight for as long as possible. And then I'd like to drop down next to Quarantine with my bonus action, give her one of my healing potions.
Okay. Roll the healing for the healing potion on Quarantine.
2d4 plus 2.
I'm sorry, but the first thing I thought of is he's dropping out of combat to give her one, and there's a time and a place. We're fighting at the moment.
Which is 6 points of healing, Quarantine.
Thanking you.
And then I'll fly back up again as far as I can.
Okay.
So I'd be about 20 foot up.
Okay, cool. Quarantine, you're up with me preparing.
Okay. I probably know this, but I needed to check this as a player to DM rather than a character.
Uh-huh.
Can I hold a twin spell?
Interesting. Twin spell doesn't require you to use your bonus action. Tell you what, we will consult the internet.
It's using sorcery points, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I'd have gone for why not, because you're not using your reaction to hold anything, are you?
Well, that's your reaction, isn't it, when you hold something?
Yeah, no, but I mean, yeah, you're not. Yeah.
Depends. Is it an action or a bonus action to use a sorcery point to twin a spell?
It doesn't require anything.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
so because it triggers when you cast a spell and you're readying to cast, you use your spell slot and your sorcery points now. So you consume those and then they will trigger once your reaction triggers. What is the trigger for your held spell?
The first two enemies to come out of the fog off that, either onto the deck of the boat or off the boat.
Okay. Cool. So is that everything from you, Quarantine?
Yeah, I'm going to hold a twin level 2 chromatic orb.
Okay. What's the range on chromatic orb? Is that 120?
90.
90. Yeah, you're fine. You're fine. Okay. Okay, my turn. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You see one poke out of the fog.
What first one would go?
So when you use the meta magic for twin spell, you have to have both of your targets available. So it will trigger when you have 2 targets outside of the fog.
Okay, fair enough.
So this one's going to take a bonus action look around. What was your last stealth check, Black?
29.
29. Doesn't see you. Can see Kirkin, can see Quarantine. Kirkin. Yeah, it's going to shoot Kirkin.
I refer to my previous statement.
That is a
You're a beefcake. You don't need to worry.
23 to hit.
Yeah, I'm a surprisingly soft beefcake. I have feelings, you know.
You take 9 points of piercing damage. What's Barkskin doing for you?
Raising my AC to not enough to avoid these hits.
Fair enough. Okay. So that was the first hit. That was, what was I saying? 9 points of piercing damage.
Yes,
Yeah.
you did.
Yeah. Second shot is 14 to hit.
Okay, that one misses. Barkskin
Yeah.
finally kicking in.
Yay!
The second shot goes wide. Not able to. Yeah. Okay.
It gets deflected as you bark. Woof.
Now you may make your reaction,
Okay.
Quarantines. You see a particularly large gentleman
So one
moving
at
across the planks
this
there.
lady and one at large gentleman.
Okay. Go for it.
She's
You
always
have
shooting a
line of
shot
sight
at
on
that,
both
isn't
of
it?
them. Yeah.
So lady first, 26 to hit.
26 hits.
Do you want me to roll damage first, or do you want me to roll both attacks?
Roll the damage. It's individual attacks, so roll the damage for this one.
Okay, so it's 15. I need to re-roll with a 1. To a 3, so 18 damage to the red-haired lady.
18. Very nice.
And then the other one goes off to the second guy. That's 24 to hit.
That hits. Yep, straight 19.
Oh, no, sorry.
Motion.
The other one was supposed to be 17. I don't re-roll it. I just round it up to a 2 instead of a 1.
Okay. What did you say the damage? Hang on.
So it's
I'll
17.
just fully heal it.
And then the other one's 19 damage to the man.
17, that one, and then 19 to the other one, yeah?
Yes.
Very cool. I'm tickled. So 5, 10, 15, 20.
I'm glad he gets aroused by me tickling him with my balls.
Takes all types.
He's going to use his action to dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You can see he's drawing these pair of nasty looking scimitars as he's running towards you, Quarantine. That is his turn. Silas, you're up with Aldris preparing.
You're muted, Ash, by the way, sorry, on Discord.
So seeing this sort of water elemental sort of spawn in front of us, he's going to look at it, cock his head to one side, cute, and cast Destroy Water.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. Let me have a look at this spell. I need to read this to see. What level are you casting it at?
Second, because
Second level,
it's
so
it's
create a
part of my
destroyer.
it's part of my call to the wave racial feature.
Okay. Uh,
I never even would have thought that to do that as a like that.
okay. I'm going to make it roll a Constitution saving throw against your spell save DC.
Okay.
Just because it's not just water, it is a creature. Okay. Constitution. So on a con save, it got 23, I'm afraid.
Yeah, well, that's it.
So you watch as it starts to kind of collapse in and kind of bulks back out, unfortunately.
Does it do any damage to it?
I've taken that into account, don't worry.
Okay.
I'm just trying to speed things up.
Be mysterious.
I was expecting you guys to reach this fight a little earlier.
But there were doors.
Anything else, Silas?
Yeah, second that there were doors.
Hmm.
And 20, 25. Just gonna get to there and stay there.
Okay. Aldris, you're up with me preparing.
Cool. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Let me just check. Lovely.
20,
Lovely.
30.
Okay, so
Make a history check for me a sec, Aldris.
I'm fairly certain I know what's going to happen, but Ooh, 21. It's him, isn't
You
it?
know this man.
It's him, isn't
It's
it?
him. It's him.
Fucker. Right. I'm going to drop invisibility and twist the top of my ring, pull out a gem,
Okay.
and I want wisdom saving throws from this person. And Captain Lambard, please. They got
Yes,
a 15.
okay. 15.
Yep.
This is a wisdom save, yeah?
A wisdom save.
Okay, that's a 7 from this one on the deck.
Okay.
Right. Wisdom. Okay. Lambard is going to use his indomitable feature to re-roll the saving throw. So 17 from him.
Bollocks. Okay. Well, got one of them. Missy over here has to spend her next turn doing nothing but moving towards me in a friendly manner as she's attracted by the gem that I hold in my hand.
I fucking love that.
Well, that's how you get women.
Well, it's not my personality, is it?
Okay. Anything else from you, Aldris?
Hang on, I haven't quite finished yet.
Your invisibility drops, I believe.
Yeah, I dropped invisibility as soon as I saw Lambard. As soon as my turn started. Basically, it's charmed. That person is charmed by me and cannot do anything but move towards me in a safe manner. And until the spell ends, or until I or any of my companions do damage to it, it's charmed by me. If it gets within 5 feet of me, it cannot move, but simply stares at the gem.
Okay. Cool.
It can try and make a wisdom saving throw at the end of its turn once it's within 5.
Okay.
But
That's
until
okay.
then, that's that one. So that's my action.
It's your action.
My and I will just call out in a calm voice, Lambard. I bet you thought you'd never see me again.
The corpse is walking again.
I've come back to haunt you, fucker.
Okay.
That's my
Anything
go.
else from you, Aldris?
That's my go. That's what I can do.
Okay. This one's going to try and attack Kirkin because Kirkin's run up to him. That's a... Hang on. That's a 9 to hit you, Kirkin.
Miss.
And a 12 to hit you, Kirkin. That was atrocious.
Also a miss.
Big
Which
game
boat would have been
stands
hit
firm.
if I hadn't got dark skin on.
It's going to remain here, though. Hey, top of the round. I am aware that it's getting a little late, so I don't know how long people want to go for. It is...
I'm okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, shall we try one more round
Yeah,
and then
sure.
see where it is?
Yeah, let's go another
Yeah,
round.
go through one more round. Okay. Balkan, you're up.
Let's turn off mute first. Would I know that that person on the boat was there before the fog came down?
You know that there was someone there, but you can't really see anybody in the fog.
Okay.
They are heavily obscured. A creature effectively suffers from blinded when trying to see something in that area.
Okay.
So you can't see them at all.
I want to get right up to the boat,
Yep.
and then with my tentacle, I want to try and sort of sweep the boat to try and grab him.
Okay.
And then grab him, I want to dunk him in the water and try and drown him, all whilst having the biggest smile on my face.
Make an attack roll at disadvantage for me, please.
So,
2 natural 20.
that's not too bad. Plus, well, my tentacle, yeah.
Yeah, your tentacle attack.
Alright.
Disadvantage.
Yeah. With disadvantage at 16.
16.
Sorry, 17. 17. That's 5.
17. That does hit, actually. Roll some damage.
Nice.
Ooh, that's pretty good. 6 or 5 and thing. 11. 14 points of bludgeoning damage. And
14 points of bludgeoning
grappled, I
damage.
assume. And then I want to try and
Yep.
drown him.
Okay. I'll say that you can move him up to... I'll say you can move him 20 feet. So
I've got to put him.
Towards him, then drop in the water.
turn and drops in the water. Okay, cool.
I still want to hold on to him.
Still want to hold on to him. Cool.
But I just want to hold him
Grappled
underneath.
on the water, drowning. That is really cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
Grim, but cool.
And
I like how you're...
Tolkien's got this huge smile on his face. Because he's actually able to be helped with some of the water.
Okay. Anything else from you, Balkan?
Oh,
Okay. So it's now the wizard's turn. He's kind of... You got 16 to hit. Yeah, that doesn't matter.
It was 17.
Is the elemental still there after seeing that? After you...
Elemental's still there. Not happy about this. He is going to use, for his bonus action, he's going to use benign transportation. And as you're kind of starting to drag him into the water, he's kind of panicking. Suddenly, Balkan, your tentacles whip tight as he teleports out of your grasp onto the planks,
okay.
kind of steadying himself.
With my reaction, my smile goes to a sad face.
You no longer have someone to hug. But he kind of staggers there, I'll say actually he doesn't have any movement, so he's still there.
You
And
can hug him again.
He's going to focus on this direction, I think, because Lombard's got those. Yep, you're all in range. So he's going to make 3 arcane blast attacks: 1 against Poe, 1 against Eyeless, and 1 against Phineas.
Is the benign transportation an ability then, rather than a spell?
It's an ability, and also arcane burst is not a spell. It's an attack. The way that they've changed spellcaster stat blocks is very interesting. Okay, but the Fey Spirit, that's a 21 to hit.
I would imagine it
Not
probably
in.
does hit. We've lost Phineas.
Okay,
No, not the captain.
it's not good.
Sorry, mute and unmute. So I think he's there.
He's on his phone. We
hear
can't hear him, but he's on his phone.
It's phone what we push to talk. I think
Very
they may have.
laggy.
I think they may have lost internet. If that is that
May
laggy on
well
his phone.
have.
Can you hear us?
I think that's a nod.
That was a very slow nod.
Yeah, there's a thumbs up. Yeah. Okay. I think his
What was
PC's given out on him
Was
again.
it 20
this any
what to
better?
hit, Jay?
I mean,
It was
Yay!
21.
He's
We're back.
He's back.
I was on my phone because this thing was crapping out again. But just the network speed dropped to like 3
Oof.
Mbps.
Now-
So
Yeah, there has been history in this group of a washing machine interfering with PCs.
Yeah, but that's around about 9:10 there. It's way past
Yeah,
that.
well, they're further north. Time
So-
dilation.
yes, that hits. Jake.
Yeah, 21 hits your Fey Spirit. Cool. Ba, 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 ba. This is 21 points of force damage to the Fey Spirit.
Don't you kill my
That's a 12 to hit Eyeless.
Ugh.
I assume that doesn't hit.
No, it doesn't. He just said that, but he's muted on Discord.
Okay.
Um,
And an attack against you, Phineas. You do have half cover, so you get to add 2 to your AC for this attack.
Plus the one from the bondy thing, innit?
About that.
Yeah, 1 for the warding bond. The warding bond might come in handy here. It's a natural 20.
Ouch. Ouch.
Oh,
Incoming.
so you hit my Faye, you miss Ash, and then you crit me.
you
What is
black.
this? I did,
Yeah,
the
Take it up
internet
for the
problem-
dice.
Don't take that personally. Don't take my internet problems personally.
It's not a critique.
How dare you not pay attention? 17.
Although, to be fair, Ash Eyeless is taking damage from this as well. So.
Yeah.
33. So it's 36 points of force damage, halved to 18. So 18 to Phineas, 18 to Eyeless.
Damn.
That's his turn. Phineas. Oh no, sorry, the water elemental. If you remember, the elemental takes its turn. It's just gonna lay. Oh no, I have to. There's so much to keep track of. No, does not get whelmed back. So it's just gonna take a couple of slams against Klein.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's an 18 to hit.
My armor class.
Yeah. If you couldn't tell, I've bumped this up a little bit since the vampires, well, the not vampires, rather. That is 15 points of bludgeoning damage, halved to 7 because you're raging. And that is a 12 to hit.
Misses.
So, why I keep throwing my D12 20s in there. I need
God.
them out here.
Bless your temp hit points, Eyeless.
Okay, now it's Phineas' turn.
Okay.
Let's just check that. Yep, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
with me preparing.
dust off that minor agony.
You've been splashed by arcane water.
Why do
It's going to ruin the silk.
Why do I forget that naturally, as a tiefling, I can do some reaction damage?
Yeah. So do make sure you know the range in that.
Yeah, fair point. Anyway, I will. I'm just gonna pop up and fire a couple of Eldritch Blasts at the wizard who just hit me.
Okay. Okay, roll your attacks.
So there's a 23 to hit.
That definitely hits.
And 27 to hit.
Yeah, definitely. Both definitely hit.
Get fucked. That's 12 and 14, so 26 points of force damage.
Oh,
Nice.
not looking okay. Those two hits just kind of.
Is that the water elemental?
No, that was the mage.
My tentacle is going to move up and have a swing as well with my bonus action. That 11 to hit.
11 doesn't hit, I'm afraid.
Okay. And then the Fae he's gonna he can move, got a speed of 40 and can teleport 30. Oops. So 70.
Okay.
All the way up to there.
How are you doing the 70? Which way? How are you orienting?
He'll teleport first so he doesn't get an attack.
Good to know.
Clever Faye.
Teleport and then go boop, 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 boop.
Okay.
And then it's going to take its attack.
What's my little wizard done to you?
Freaking hurt me.
Refuse to throne.
Hurt my feelings, man. So what's my? Oh yeah, it's just another. Oh, piss off. 12.
No, sorry. His mage armor prevents that, I'm afraid.
Well, between my summons and my bulking, he's in.
Yeah, I don't think he's getting out of that one scot-free. Okay, so that's your turn. Is that your turn, Phineas?
That is all I can do.
Okay. I'm actually gonna be really mean.
Do it.
And whilst they're inside the fog clouds, they can't be seen.
That's fair.
Okay. Yeah, so that one's turn. That one's dead. Klein, you're up with Kirkin preparing.
Right, okay. So Klein, after doing that with his trident and getting nothing back, I don't think he's intelligent enough to know this because he knows the history behind the trident and it's magical and everything. And also with the pendant that Eyeless gave him, he's basically going to. I don't know how to phrase this, but I'm sure I can get it across. It's a fideism, sorry. But I'm going to try and put the trident into the water elemental. With focusing on the trident and having this pendant around me, seeing if I can do like any magical damage to it. Like not just by hitting it, as if like because it vibrates and shows me where to go and everything like that. I want to see if it does anything.
Stick your trident in the elemental.
Are you going to stir it like a cup of tea?
I am curious, and I think Klein would be as well. It's a magical thing to do with the water. This thing is fucking water. So he's going to see if
it's a magical thing to do with the moon. Valeria is the goddess of the moon, not the goddess of water.
Yeah, but I'm sure Kirkin's not really clever enough to make the differentiation, is he? It's a watery thing that swims.
What's Kirkin got to do with it?
That's very mean to
what have I got to do with it?
Sorry.
What a load of bull, James. What a load of bull.
Klein, you put your trident into the water elemental. It goes in quite easily. I mean, it's made of water. It's not doing any damage because you're not attacking you with it. Attack
Okay,
the
I
core
thought
and
that might
the
just
centre
be
of
an
the
idea.
element.
Okay, do I get... is that all my attacks then?
No, I'll say that could be just a free action, testing something.
Okay. I'll then kind of rapidly take it out and try and hit this cunt recklessly then.
Okay. Make your attacks at advantage then for me, please.
So that is +7, 21 on the first one.
21, that definitely hits.
Which is 4 + 4, 8 points of piercing damage.
Very nice.
And then let's change that dice over because it rolled shit.
It's like someone's gone to stir their cup of tea and realised the milk was put in first and gets really pissed off about
26
it.
to hit.
Definitely hits.
And then 7 points of piercing damage, and then the bonus action will be to
Dex save.
Dex save.
Dexterity, that's a 13.
That still fails because it's 14, so it takes 5 points of lightning damage.
Very nice.
And
the elemental kind of wobbles. Anything else, Klein?
I want to move, but I can't. Does it encompass the whole of that wall?
Yeah, pretty much. This brazier has been snuffed out.
Oh, I guess I'll have to stay where I am.
Okay. Kirkin.
Yes, I'll stay where I am.
Kirkin, you're up with me preparing.
For lack of anything original, I'm gonna smack a bitch.
Okay. Smack him. Oh, your attacks. This is number D.
17 to hit.
That definitely hits. Roll your damage.
Ooh, bit better. 9 damage.
Very nice.
Much better.
Really not looking okay. Looking very wounded. The branch is cutting in. Anything else, Kirkham?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
My turn. This one's going to kind of look over at the face spirit, just teleported away, just kind of shrug, and steps up to Eyeless. Oh, I'm on the wrong way. Oops. Steps up to the Eyeless. It's going to make 2 attacks at you and gets advantage because of pack tactics. Isn't that fun? That's a 23 to hit you, Eyeless.
Yep.
You take 4 points of slashing damage.
Uh-huh.
Stop doing that. And then the second attack is a 12 to hit you. That was atrocious.
Nope.
Okay. Lack, you're up with quarantine preparing.
Okay, I'm going to... Oh, crikey. Move there and drop down and stab a bitch.
Okay. Roll to hit for me, please. This
Okay,
is
I just softened her up for you.
Tenderized, in fact.
That's 22.
Tenderized, yeah.
that definitely hits.
For that's an 8. Plus sneak attack. So that's 6, 7, 8, 8, 13 points of piercing damage and 2 points of necrotic damage. So that's 50 points. Okay.
Dead on the floor.
Then I'm going to move up another 20, go back up 20 feet and fire my crossbow at Captain Doodah face.
Okay. Roll the attack.
That's, oh crap, 12.
12 does not hit. You fire it and it just bounces off the thickened leather that he's wearing.
Okay, that's my go.
Okay. Quarantine, you're up with me preparing, though. That's going to be a fun one.
Okay, I'm going to cast Ray of Frost at him because I don't want him getting anywhere near me.
Okay, roll the attack.
23 to hit.
That definitely hits.
So he takes 11 points of cold damage and his speed is reduced by 10 feet. And then I'm going to clamber on top of the boxes here.
Okay, cool. I'm keeping Morris up with you. Ooh, giant Morris.
Morris got big.
Casting large reduce on Morris. Okay. Anything else from your quarantine?
Nope, that's me.
Okay, it's me and me. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Right, and now it's Lambard's turn. His movement speed is reduced by 10.
That
10 feet,
person can make the save again.
Oh yeah, they can make a wisdom save.
Yeah.
Probably not. Wisdom 10.
No, fail.
Okay. Lambard. I think he can reach 2 of his options. Oh no, he can't. Feeling the slow, he's going to go for Aldris then. 5, 10, 15.
Ha, Captain.
Yeah. Give me that.
Your boy's recovered yet?
That is a 23 to hit you, Aldris.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Okay. The weapon on that box a great sword, but basically taking the 2 scimitars and just cutting with them at the same time.
Sure.
That's 9 points of slashing damage.
Okay. Thank you, temporary hit points.
That is a 23 to hit.
Yeah, again, 23 hits.
Dealing 9 points of slashing damage.
9 points of slashing damage.
Interesting. And that will be his turn.
Okay.
Hylas, you're up with Aldris preparing. Are you concentrating on
I am, yes. I better do a couple of concentrations.
make two constitution saves? Hylas, you're up with Aldris preparing.
Nope, it's gone.
No, it's gone. Okay.
Right. So first, I'm going to use a 3rd level healing word on myself.
Okay.
Okay, that's not too bad. 2 4s and a 2, so that's 10, 15 points of healing for myself.
Very nice.
And then I'm just going to twat this idiot in front of me.
The thug that's run up to you?
Yeah,
Okay, roll the attack.
really don't have time to deal with her shit. That's a natural 20.
Nice.
That definitely hits.
So he can get fucked.
Quack goes splat.
Roll your damage.
8, 16, plus 6, 22, plus 2 more. It's 24 points of damage.
24 points of damage. Oof, ouch, the bones.
Yeah, so all you see is just sort of the sensor just basically just, he'll swing you around his head and just whack this idiot in the side of the face and just catapult her into the water.
Okay. Aldris, you're up.
Well, I'm in fairly large amount of trouble right now. So, I've got a couple of options, but I really don't like this man. I mean, really don't like it. So I'm just going to reach out and touch him and cast Inflict Wounds at 3rd level.
Okay, roll to hit.
I mean, his name is Remy. I mean, come on.
Oh, you fucker!
Oh, can you believe it?
Oh.
I mean,
You kind of go to cast it and he just looks down at you and is like, yeah, I learned from last time.
well, Can't blame a bloke for trying now, can you?
You're fucking dying again. Anything else,
Be the first
Aldris?
No, I got nothing else.
Okay, we're back round to the top of the round. Did
Actually-
people want to stop there?
Actually,
Oh.
yes, I will.
What do you want
No,
to do?
because if I move, he's going to go after someone else. I'll stay here.
Okay, we're back to the top of the round. Do we want to pause it there?
I would suggest probably yes, because the amount of people are left and how we're doing, as in roll wise and stuff like that.
Yeah,
it's
I'd
probably
like to
gonna go
try
on.
some different dice on a different day, please.
Yes.
Fair enough. Fair enough. We will
feel like
pause it there then.
If we did another round, we'd end up with like 2 people left, and we'd feel like, oh, we can do it in another round.
Yeah,
And
and then
it'd be
it'll be
gone
way
11.
too late.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah,
I mean that took, which is pretty good, like 20 minutes for a round there. So
Yeah.
but I can't believe that. How many natural ones have I rolled tonight?
yeah, what's that? Your fourth one?
Fourth one, yeah.
So
It's ridiculous. I really wanted to hit him as well.
If it wasn't for this twat of a
really don't
water
like it.
elemental, I was gonna be in there trying to do what I could to take fucking everything from everyone. Do you know what I mean? But I can't get to you guys.
So, what I will say,
Cool.
I'm kind of approaching encounter design a little bit differently than I was before, because there's 8 of you. You really have to kind of beef out the encounters, and this one is marked as deadly.
Oh yeah, so as it should be.
But because there's 8 of you, I basically tried to balance out the action economy, and I don't know how we're feeling. Does it feel okay?
Yeah.
The musket one was a little bit because like normally any gun takes an action or a bonus action to reload.
Yeah. What I will say is I have marked this one. This one still needs to reload, and it was distracted by Aldris's, and the one that's in this fog cloud has taken the turn to reload.
Yeah, cool. And then maybe just like a little bit more information on what you're doing rather than just I've got this in hand if there's people asking questions type thing. Just so we know what the battle encounter and what you've changed about them, so we know going forward about you doing stuff.
Yeah, I mean basically the only stat blocks I've really edited are the gunners. They're edited off of a regular stat block, and I have a particular stat block in mind for this guy, but I'm not using some of the abilities because that would be too much. I've turned that one down.
Yeah, no, that's cool.
I prefer it when it gets a bit more peril like this, because
yeah
makes it more exciting when we might not actually survive.
Yep.
Oh no,
And to be
this is
fair,
going down, I can tell you now.
To be fair, you did very well with the surprise round, especially that lightning bolt.
Yeah, that was
a fantastic play because you took out 2 of the thugs immediately, and their job was to basically distract you and get up close and deal with you, to let the wizard and the gunners run free.
I know you called it in the end, but there was no way that wouldn't have hit all 3 of them. Like with the 5 hits on that, it was
it's true. It's a tricky thing. The corridor spells are weird.
Okay, so let's wrap this up for the stream.
That's cool.
We will say good night. We will be back here obviously next week for episode 14. Until then, if you enjoyed me failing over and over again, be sure to join us next week when I will probably do the same if I live that long, which is not guaranteed. But yes, we will be back here next week. So have a wonderful week, and we'll see you very soon. Bye.